I can tell you that when I went to the church for the first time, the first meeting we ever attended, I felt like I had come home. My family were mainly Methodists and later became Congregationalists. So I was used to a very reverent service when I went to church. And I wasn't able to deal with some churches that I had been to that were way too noisy for me. I got married in 1968, and the courtship was kind of whirlwind because it only took 2 months between the time we met and the time we married. 2 months later, he went to Vietnam. 10 months later, he came back. We found ourselves in El Paso, Texas. We were living in a small home. We had a toddler and an infant. 2 young men came to my door, and I had been visited by members of other churches and invited to come to their services, but I never felt the need to go there. But these young men made an impression on me. I can't explain what it was. I told them my husband wasn't home, he was at work, and they asked if they could come back when he was home. And I told them to come back on Saturday. And when they did, I had told him that missionaries were coming. He hid in the back of the house. And I persuaded him to come out to see these young men. They had taken the time to come back to our home, and the least he could do was come out and meet them. So he did. After talking for a little while, we agreed to listen to the first discussion. At the time, it was back in 1971, there were 6 discussions. So we heard the first discussion and we set up an appointment for the second discussion. They came and taught us the second discussion. And my husband at the time said, "When can I be baptized? This is what I've been looking for my whole life." I didn't know that. I really didn't know him well enough before we were married to know that aspect of his life. He recognized the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints as the truth. And we had prayed about it. We went ahead and took the rest of the discussions. I can tell you that when I went to the church for the first time, the first meeting we ever attended, I felt like I had come home. The people were so loving, and everyone came to meet us, and I just felt really good. And I didn't have the strong testimony that my husband did when he heard the second discussion, but it was a beautiful message, and I knew we needed something in our lives because we didn't have religion in our lives at the time. So I agreed to be baptized with him. It's been over 50 years, and I have never regretted that choice. I know the church is true, and it's changed my life. It's made me who I am. I would not be this person without the church. I've had an interesting life. I've been married 4 times, widowed twice, and all through that, the church has been there to help me. I've seen miracles performed in my life for myself and for others. I would not want to go to any other church. I know it's true with all my heart, and I say this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.